Okay, Dana.
December 13th,
Dana.
1976 was the most influential date in my life, as without this date, I would not be here to be a daughter, a mother, a sister, an aunt, a niece, and a friend. I've had so many impactful things in my life, but none as important as the date I was born, as it started it out for me. The meaning of December 13th. December 13th, 1976, the day I was born. What does my birthday mean? According to horoscope.com, I'm a Sagittarius. Being a Sagittarius born on December 13th, you may possess a temperamental, elegant, and amicable personality and may often be misunderstood. My birthday represents the numbers 12, 13, 1976, which reveal that my life path number is 3. This life path number is said to represent vision, imagination, and joy of living. This life path also states I should possess a great talent for creativity and self-expression. When looking at my life path, number says I feel they represent me fairly accurately. Creativity, as I always make the most of any situation at hand and for what I have to work with, along with self-expression. This makes me wonder if my life's path number really has a true meaning to it or not. What I do know is that according to the Social Security office, I was not one of the most popular names during the year of 1976, as those were Jennifer and Michael. I do, however, feel the name Gina is unique and fits me well, as I consider myself a unique person, someone who has a path, but my own individual path, and not intended to follow in one's footsteps, but instead create my own footsteps in today's society. Birth on December 13th. I was not only the person born on December 13th, 1976. According to the United Nations Population Division, there was an estimate 332,297 other babies born on this date of the year, which is approximately 231 babies every minute. This is in comparison to the total of 121,620,578 babies born throughout the year of 1976. I happen to not only be the only celebrity born on December 13, 1976, I share this date of birth with American songwriter, guitarist, and actress Taylor Swift, who was born in 1989. Ted Nugent, American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and actor who was born in 1948. Talcott Parsons, who was an American socialist, born in 1902, and in 1818 married Todd Lincoln, an American wife of Abraham Lincoln, also known as the 17th First Lady of the United States. When looking at professions of those born on December 13th in the 1900s, turned out to be educators, philosophers, journalists, sailors, authors, theorists, painters, to name the most common. These born on December 13th during the 1900s became actors, songwriters, and professional sports players. Deaths on December 13th, while they say when it goes around must come around, and when life comes, one must end. On December 13th, in 2010, Richard Holbrooke, an American journalist, banker, and diplomat in the 22nd United States Ambassador of the United Nations, died. Stanley Williams in 2005, who was an American gang leader and co-founded the Crips, died in 1944. Wesley Kandinsky, who was a Russian-French painter, died in 1784. Samuel Johnson, an English author, his life also ended. While these are many others that died on December 13th, the most impactful person happens to be Noah Klieger, an Israel journalist and Holocaust survivor who died on December 13th, 2018. While I never met Mr. Klieger, I had an opportunity to observe the Holocaust Museum back when I was a senior in high school. The image, the smell, the references, and the pile of shoes has and will never leave my mind as to what many suffering during the Holocaust. Mr. Klieger survived a horrible experience, however, lived a long life to tell of what occurred and the impact that it had on our society today. Influential events in 1976. There have been well-known events to take place on December 13th. To me, the most influential in my life was in 2003 when Saddam Hussein was captured. Saddam Hussein was the 5th president of Iraq and was found hiding in a camouflaged hole in the ground and was captured by American forces near Turkut, Iraq. The military operation that led this capture was Operation Red Dawn. He was subsequently handed over to the interim Iraqi government. After the trial where he was found guilty, crimes against humanity, he was executed 3 years after his capture on December 2006. On December 13th, 2001, there was an attack on the Indian parliament, and Sanssouci by terrorists were killed, a total of 15 people. Apollo 17 was the last mission in the United States Apollo lunar landing program. The last time the Apollo 17 put a human on the moon was on December 13th, 1972. There was not much that happened for major events on December 13th in the 1800s. However, there was one major event that occurred in the 1500s, 1600s, and 1700 century. On December 13th, 1795, a meteorite crashed into the Wound Newton of Yorkshire, England. The land where the meteor crashed was owned by Major Edwin Topham. Major Edwin Topham put the land on exhibit, and today it is a National History Museum in London. On December 13th, 1642, the first European reached New Zealand named Abel Tasman. Abel Tasman was a Dutch explorer and a merchant, reached the coast of South Island in New Zealand and named Staten Land. Abel Tasman was also the first European in recorded history to step foot on Tasmania, an island state in Australia. Tasman claimed the island for the Dutch crown, and it is named after him as well. The first major event that occurred on December 13th was in 1577 when Sir Francis Drake set sail to England on his circular navigation of the world. This speech has allowed me to understand my relationship to what the date of December 13th, 1976 has in my life. I found the most interesting part to be in my life, as I have never heard of such a thing as relations to one's date of birth. This assignment has allowed me to reflect on how many people can be born on the same day, but yet we have different paths in life, even if their life numbers are the same.